Helloing. Helloing. Okay. Sorry. Let me collect myself because my voice is showing a lot more like energy than I'm feeling at the moment. So let me take it back. Let me take it back a little bit. Hey. Okay. Helloing. Helloing. I'm finally back after a week of being on vacation, an additional week of readjusting to living life as a member of society and rotting away. I'm actively just rotting away. How we doing? I'm doing good for the most part. I feel like I'm gonna be really sore tomorrow because I went kind of hard today, but that's for future me to deal with and for present me to ignore. God, it's been like 2 weeks since. It's been 2 fucking weeks since I've streamed. I don't know why that's so like mind boggling to me, as if I didn't have like hiatus that kept me away from stream for months earlier this year. And now I'm like, wow. I'm finally back to streaming. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Yes. We have things to do today, such as talk about my vacation, which I'll get to in a little bit. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit longer for people to join so I can do it then. I think that would be nice. Let me delete that. Let me delete that. Ooh. For some reason, right? For some reason, my head's just like feels the type of way. I don't know why. Oh. Okay. I was just checking things. Okay. Everything seems to be working the way it's supposed to. Let me maybe get this here. Let me get this here. Oops. There we go. That can be there. So I have not the best and convenient way of showing what I bought and what I did and whatnot for my vacation, but I literally put everything into a Google Slides because I didn't feel like pulling up the pictures on OBS, and I feel like this is a lot easier. Granted, this took me hours to do, but I think it would have gone a lot worse if I did the whole pulling up pictures on OBS thing. So I think I'd much rather just pull up the videos on OBS as we go along. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think instead of just like pulling up videos, not the pictures and the videos, we're just gonna stick the pictures on a Google slide, and then we're going to do videos on OBS. I feel like that makes the most sense, because originally I was just planning on like screen sharing the videos, but I'm just like, no, that's stupid. Just put one source for the videos on OBS and go from there, you dumb bitch. So that's what we're doing. I don't quite remember how to tilt things on OBS, I'm not gonna lie. Is there a way to... I should have figured that out before I did all this. Oh well, fuck it, we learned the hard way. We learned the hard way. It is going to be reiterated on when we start the actual like vacation talk portion of the stream, but we are going to... I did censor out faces and stuff just to keep my friends' privacy and my privacy. So yeah. Ugh. I don't even know why I'm acting like the editing was a big thing. I would literally just had to motion capture the faces and put something over it, and I just call it a day. It wasn't really that hard. Filmora basically does it for me. I just have to adjust it if it misses something. So like, why am I acting like that's the worst thing in the world? It's not like After Effects where you have to manually do it. That I feel would not be fun. But you can actually, I really have to learn After Effects, I think. Methinks I probably have to learn it. Not probably. I do. It's probably a lot easier to edit on After Effects after you like get all your hotkeys and your stuff down. But I don't have that because I learning a new editing software sucks ass, dude. I already hate Filmora. I think that's the reason why I don't like editing as much, is because fucking Filmora and its like limitations. But still, ugh, whatever. Granted, the new versions of Filmora are probably a lot easier to edit with, but they also have generative AI in it, so I don't fuck with it. I'm literally staying on Filmora 11 for the sole purpose that the newest version has like generative AI in it, and I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like dealing with it, you know? And Filmora, every time I open it, it's like, oh, you should update, you should update, you should upgrade, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. I don't think I will. I think I'll stick with this. Hi, love, welcome in. Don't fall from the sky. That sounds like it hurts. How you doing? How go? How go, how go? Do I have any of my toggles that shouldn't be on? Nope. They're all off. Good. It go good? Nice. Good. Oh, popped up for a second. And now she's gone. Dude, my arms are tired. Whatever. Fuck. Playing some Helldivers? Noise. I am just here. I'm probably gonna start the whole vacation yap in a little bit. Probably gonna start in a little bit. Cause I kinda do wanna get into it. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna get into it. Kinda wanna talk about vacation. Oof. My bad, I was burping, my bad. Ugh. So, also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but streams are gonna start a little later. Beloved is slowly and painfully getting his subs for channels being taken away from him. The unfortunate truth about Twitch, once the sub expires, it's gone until you subscribe again. Ooh, money. But what was I saying again? I forgot. Oh yeah, no, I forgot. I know something about my vacation and talking about it, and then I was gonna go into something else, and I already forgot. I hate it since because I lost my gun emote. Fair. Gun emotes are always the best. I would put my gun emote to be used, but the thing is, with me and my brain, I want a consistent art style throughout my emotes, and the person I commissioned for my gun emote, huh? It's been like that since this morning. Okay, I'm back. It was about why your streams are later now. Oh yeah. I'm a little dumb. I remember now. So streams are a little later now because, at work, our designated opener is back from maternal leave. So I'm basically like back up for the morning. So instead of going in at 6, I'll go in at 7:30 now. So that means I leave at 4:30. So that means I'm out of the gym by 6:30. Yeah. So there's that. I don't mind it since it's still morning. Granted, I get out later, but still. Is it pain? It's not really. It's really not. It's just, I think I might have to like opt out for a 30-minute lunch. Opt in for a 30-minute lunch instead of an hour lunch so I can get up by 4. So I might have to see what we can do about that. But for the most part, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay. Let's see. Love wishes everything costs money. Oh, not. Yeah. Let's not make everything cost money, yeah? Let's not do that. Okay. Okay. Vacation speak time, vacation talk time. Right. Let's go. I went on vacation. My whole trip plus goodies I bought. So this whole entire thing is going to be a recollection of what I did and how the days went. And also, I'm gonna be showing you things I bought while on vacation for like gifts I bought my family and like stuff I bought myself, which is gonna be sick. But do be aware that all of the things I bought, most of them actually, no, like 4 of the items I'm about to show at the end, 5 of the items I will show at the end have like amusement park prices, so they were really expensive. The USA is already in debt, plus the president of New York is better than the other ones, than the real ones. Yeah, the mayor in New York is chill as fuck, bro. Okay, class, pay attention. She is showing her slideshow. Yes. Here, let me lower. There you go. Right. So I went on vacation from the 9th of August to the 16th. And throughout the whole vacation, I was down in Florida. And I went to 3 amusement parks. And I also went to the beach. And then had a lazy day. It was fucking peak. I went with some friends from work. So, immersion break ahead. Faces have been edited out. But it's gonna be pictures. Okay? So, day 0. Fucking getting there. So, our plan was to pick up the car at midnight. Car was picked up at like 1 a.m. My objective for that day after work was to at least nap for 3 hours minimum. 3 hours minimum. I ended up running around the house, packing last minute things, and like double checking, triple checking I had everything packed. And I ended up napping for like an hour and a half. Barely an hour and a half. So I only napped half of the amount I originally planned to take a nap for. So I could be ready for this trip, at least somewhat energized, right? So I double checked everything, triple checked, quadruple checked. I packed everything that I needed. And then we went to go get the car. We went to go get the other girls, and we were off. We drove 12 plus hours down to Florida, and I drove 4 of those hours down there. A Red Bull was not enough to keep me awake, dude. I had to take a fucking, what was it? I had to take a Monster because I needed the heart palpitations to survive my leg of the journey because I was falling asleep behind the wheel. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was struggling to stay awake with a fucking can of Red Bull. I needed a can of Monster, bro. I put my hands up. I was falling asleep behind the wheel. I was tired, man. I was like nodding on and off the entire car ride because we were singing songs at the top of our lungs, and I barely slept. But here's some pictures I took from the trip. I literally only took 4 pictures and saved 4 pictures while we were on our way there. And 3 of those pictures are from when we went to fucking Buc-ee's in Georgia. That's when we entered Georgia, the welcome to Georgia sign. And then Buc-ee's. The bathrooms at Buc-ee's are fucking crazy. I didn't expect the bathrooms at Buc-ee's to look like that. That's a gas station bathroom, bro. They were huge. The bathrooms were fucking massive. It was insane. Also, the lady with the pink dot on her face, that was a random person. I just wanted to censor her face. I censored her face the day of, actually, when I posted this to my Snap story. And then my friend, who was the yellow dot, I censored her after the fact when I was prepping these slides for stream. But the fat man, you mean the mascot? That's Buc-ee's, bro. That's Buc-ee's. That's the Buc-ee's. Also, he was just there. This guy was just big chilling. He was getting some soda. The guy was just getting some sodas. Right. And then, first day, so day 0 was when we got there, right? I remember, okay. Now I'm recollecting. The day we got there, right? It was like a few minutes before 4 p.m. before 3 p.m. actually. And our our clock-in time for the Airbnb was 4 p.m. And the thing is, our Airbnb host also told us that the code would be ready when the house was ready. And so I know we got the code earlier, before we even got to the place. But the lock was still not functional because according to the host, the lock and the code would work once it got 4 p.m. Once it was 4 p.m. So in a bit of desperation, because also when we got there, the people across the street, because I'm pretty sure all the houses in this fucking cul-de-sac were Airbnbs, the people across the street walked out. But the host was actually fucking lovely. He was great. But the people across the street were coming out. They saw us just getting there, and they're like, "Hey, did you guys just get here?" We're like, "Yeah, we just got here." And they're like, "Oh, great. We were wondering, because we were about to head back to Walmart to return all of this stuff. We were wondering if you guys wanted this." And it was just like packaged food. Like the packaging was not broken. Everything was fine, intact and everything. But they had like chicken and eggs and like condiments and dry foods and stuff. And we were like, shit, sure, right? Like, shit, you just saved us like a small grocery trip tomorrow. Sure, we'll take it. And they gave it to us. And now we were in the predicament of, it's like 90 degrees outside. The door is still locked. The code is not working. We still have an hour until we clock in. And we have not eaten a proper meal in the past 12 plus hours. What are we going to do? Because we have perishables. So in a bid of like, okay, let's see if we can clock in, right? I messaged the host and I'm like, hey, to my understanding, the code is available once the house is ready. And since we got the code, can you please do us the favor of letting us in an hour early? Because around this time I was like 3:15. And like it took him a few minutes, but he finally messaged back and he's like, yeah, sure, the code's available now. It works now. So we put in the code, door opens. Bliss. Okay. I get to put in the groceries away. I get to putting my things away. And like I kick off my shoes. I unpack a little bit. I get stuff ready, and then I go back into the kitchen, right? And I noticed the door hurt. Because you fall asleep in the bed? No. I exit the room I'm in, go into the kitchen, and the kitchen has a sliding door that leads out to the back, which has the pool. And then a little bit further beyond the pool, there is like a pond. that like, you know, wildlife are like ducks, herons, um like different types of birds, fucking geckos, bugs, dragonflies, whatnot. They're just chilling over there. And I look through the door, and one of my friends, I see her walk by. She is soaking wet. And still fully clothed, by the way. Still in the clothes that we were driving in. Just fully fucking just soaked head to toe. And then she looks at me through the door. And I look at her. And she just starts fucking laughing. And I open the door and I'm like, did you just jump in the pool with your clothes on? And she's like, yeah. And then I turn over to my left to look over over to like the rest of the pool. And I'm just like, and then another friend of mine, I see her just standing by the edge of the pool, just fully soaked as well. And I'm like, the two of you immediately jumped into the pool. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Fucking fair. I'm gonna go change. So I went and got into my bathing suit, and then I jumped in the pool too. And believe it or not, the water was warm. I expected it to be cold. The water was so fucking warm. It was great. I was tempted to jump into it with my clothes on, but I'm just like, let me not ruin it. Let me not ruin my clothes because it has chlorine, and I'm not trying to ruin my clothes with chlorine. And I didn't plan on like washing my clothes in the Airbnb because I brought enough clothes to last me till I had to leave. And then I would wash my clothes when I got back home, which is what I did. But yeah. So I changed into my my one piece bathing suit and I got in the pool. Water was delightfully warm. And it was like that's what we did for the rest of the day. We just chilled in the pool, ordered a pizza, hung out, whatever, right? All right. 11 then around like late into the evening, I get out of the pool and any drinks, not for me that night. But I get out of the pool, I shower, I get into my pajamas, and around 11 something p.m. ish, near 12, almost midnight, I decide to go to bed, right? So I go to bed, I put everything up, I set my I put my phone on do not disturb, put my alarm. Well, not really my alarm. It's kind of like I don't know actually. I didn't have any alarms set, so I wasn't too worried about it. But I knew we had to get up the next day to go to Disney Springs, which is what the next slide is. And I'm like, okay, maybe like we'll wake up semi early-ish, right? So we can like be out and then be back early so we can like hang out and stuff. So I go to sleep, and then around 3 in the morning, I open my eyes because I wake up at 3 in the morning, right? Broke me with the heat. No, damn, it was hot when I was down there. But I wake up around 3 a.m. and I just hear whispering and giggling. Now, the fucking Airbnb house, the walls were fucking paper thin because they were trying to be so quiet. I could tell they were trying their hardest to be the most quiet they could be. And all I heard was giggling and them like constantly going like shushing themselves and like whispering. But I heard every little bit of it because the fucking walls were so paper fucking thin, bro. And I remember I like slightly sat up in bed and like my eyes were like squinted. And I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing? Because I just hear them fucking giggling and whispering and laughing and like trying to hush themselves and shit. And I'm like, whatever, right? Like, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. And then I go back to sleep. And around 7:30-ish, I wake up again. But this time I don't go back to sleep. Even though I tried to go back to sleep, I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm like, fuck it, I might as well get ready for the day, right? I get up, I get ready for the day. I wash up, brush my teeth, brush my hair, you know, get my clothes ready for the day before I swap into them. And I walk into the living room. I see one of my friends is sleeping on the fucking couch, and I'm like, weren't you supposed to be sharing a room with another person? But I say that in my head because I don't want to wake her up. So then I try to gently as and quietly as I can, I try to walk past the living room, and I walk into the kitchen, and I just see the pizza boxes on the stove. I see an open ramen bowl on the fucking counter. I see bottles around the counter, and the plates I left to soak the night before, which were plastic plates. And the only reason I left them to soak is because we found them with mold on them. And I'm like, I'm just gonna let them soak, and in the morning I'll deal with them, right? And I just stood there, and I'm like, oh, that's why they were laughing like crazy at 3 in the morning. That's why they kept trying to hush themselves at 3 in the fucking morning. These bitches were drinking and stayed up late drinking. So I just so instead of making like a stink of it, I'm like, they're sleeping. It's vacation. I'm the only one that's awake at this hour right now. I might as well clean it up. You know, I might as well just say clean up the mess and stuff. So immediately they were drinking shit we were annoying. I was asleep and they were having the times of their lives. But I start picking up the bottles, I throw them away, I pick up the fucking open abandoned ramen that has not been touched in who knows how fucking long, and I throw it away. And then I take the plates, all the plastic plates and stuff that they had in that what's it called? In that cabinet. Holy shit, my brain just turned off. That they had in that cabinet, and I just throw them. I rinse them off. I scrub one thing because the mold wasn't coming off, and then I put it in the dishwasher and put that bitch to wash. And I am throwing out the pizza boxes, and one of my friends wakes up, and she walks into the kitchen, and she's like, "Oh, you're the one making the noise." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm cleaning up. They were having a time last night. I'm cleaning up." So then I get back to cleaning up, and then by the time I'm done cleaning up and I'm throwing the trash out, I'm like, it's 8:30ish, 9 around the time I'm done. I put whipped cream on Fred's face when he wasn't sleeping. See, when he was sleeping, listen. I only knew one person a good amount, which was her, on this trip. The other three I knew to an extent, but I wasn't that close to them. But like, I wasn't about to like do something, cause she was one of the ones that was drinking that night, and I'm pretty sure she was out cold. Girl doesn't wake up till like noon on average. Um, so around like 8:30ish, 9 a.m., I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. I don't want to make more noise than I already have. So I'm just gonna order some breakfast. And that's what I do. I order breakfast and I eat half of it because all of it's too much for me. But it was pretty fucking good. It was pretty good breakfast. And then I saved the remaining half. I put it in the fridge. And then around 11:40ish in the morning, the rest of them start waking up. And then around I think 1 p.m. ish, we are in Disney Springs. This was the M&M's shop that was there. These are all M&M's, by the way. These are all little individual M&M's. Like they're separated by color, and then around here they start to mix. This entire fucking wall and a little bit of extra was just M&M's. Of course, everything price wise shot out to fucking wazoo because it's fucking Disney. This is like the quote unquote free portion of Disney you're allowed to walk on without paying for anything. But everything is Disney prices. I read that when I went, that's why I was kicked out of Disney. No, it was insane. Like a small cup of these, like a small cup for M&Ms went for $25 fucking dollars. A small cup went for $25 fucking dollars. And the biggest size they had, the large, went for $33 fucking dollars. For M&Ms. I remember I saw that, I said, what the fuck? What? For M&Ms, bro? I get we're in Disney Springs, but Mr. Disney, bro, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? But yeah, these are the only 3 pictures I took that entire day, by the way. These are the only 3 pictures I took. And there was a little heron just like sunbathing down here. I could see a whole bowl of candy for Halloween for free. Exactly. But there's a little heron down here. This little guy just sunbathing. Like washing the parasites off. It was pretty cute. He was a pretty cute guy. Pretty cute guy. And then that's basically all we did that day. We just explored the Disney Springs, walked around, looked at shops and whatnot. And then we went back home. One of my friends cooked lasagna soup for dinner, which was pretty yummy actually. When she first talked to me about it, I didn't really like think much of it because I'm just like, oh, lasagna and soup. That doesn't sound too good, but it was really fucking good. It was really yummy. Oh yeah, yeah, I did end up buying myself one thing from Disney Springs, and it was this little keychain thing that I am using as a charm on my bag. This was $15 fucking dollars, by the way. I found this exact same fucking keychain at the park, same price. So, if you ever see a keychain like these outside of Disney for a cheaper price, just know I'm the one that got scammed. Because these motherfuckers went for $15 fucking dollars. $15.99, by the way, for a keychain. Anyway, day 2, Magic Kingdom. So, this is the big day. We went to Magic Kingdom. We went to Disney World. And the thing is with Magic Kingdom, right, is that it has the parking lot, right? And then beyond the parking lot, there's this man-made lagoon that also has the resorts right next to it. I'm only spending $10 today too. It was like $500 gone. That was me at Epic Universe. Bro. But yeah. Day 2, Magic Kingdom. So this is like the entry area to the park itself. But the way to get to the park is there's a parking lot. You park your car, you get like a ferried to the area, and then you enter. And the way to get to the actual park itself, you have to take either the ferry or like a little metro trail, like a train, basically. And my friends and I, for the experience, were like, let's go on the ferry, right? Did you take a picture with the giant golf ball? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. But I did take a picture with Winnie and Tigger, so that was fun. But yeah, this is the picture I took of the lagoon. Apparently, it took them like 3 years to dig out the entire thing, which, by the way, kind of not great. So you're digging out land for the fuck of it, but you know, at least like gators have a place to go. The piss pond. The piss pond. But yeah, there was like, I don't know if they added any wildlife to it intentionally, but like, I'm pretty sure the gators were thriving in there. But yeah, so then we go through this, we enter the park through here, and then we walk a little bit beyond this part, and we were in the Magic Kingdom. We were in this section of the park that had like the castle in the center, obviously. Like we walk right through, and we were walking through, and there was this quartet, like this barbershop quartet, except it had like 6 guys instead of 4, and they were like on this in this car, and they were singing as it was like coming down the way. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Video section. Time for videos. Let me do this real quick. Have you ever seen the night where the fireworks goes off in the night at the castle? The fireworks did actually go off while we were there. But the thing is that we kind of missed them because we were kind of looking away. Where is it? Okay, whatever. Here it is. This is like when we were walking in. We walked past the building that was in the previous. Here. We walked past this building in the center. Oop. This building in the center. We walked past that. And then they still show it in the center area. And then down the section where it has that, you see that building in the middle? Off to the left, there's like a walkway there. And that's where you would see like the castle. I hear the video more than you. Oh shit, you can hear the video? Oh shit, hold on. How do I do audio for this thing? Let me separate audio. Bitch! Bitch! What the hell? I can't fucking... How do I do this thing again? It's been a while. Where's the audio option for this thing? How do I control the audio of this thing? Within OBS. Where's the option? 1980 Disneyland, but without the train in the middle? No, yeah, actually, though. Filters? Dude, what the fuck? There it is. Okay, Jesus Christ. Let me save this. Nope. Properties. Nope. Bitch, what? Huh? How do I... What? There we go. What? That confused me for the longest time for some reason. There we go. Now I can hear it. Yeah, the chance to give me we were at the Beauty and the Beast restaurant. We didn't eat any food at Disney, except for like a pretzel, because we were like a little hungry, but we'll get to that eventually. Pretzels tasted fucking depressing. For Disney, you would expect them to have at least some like level of expectation for the food, but no. But here, let me show you a different video. This is when we got closer to the center. Actually, no, this is before we got to the center. I found some bees. I wanted to show you guys the bees. They were pretty cute. I wanted to show you the bees. Fucking bees. Look at them! Look at the little guys. They're everywhere. Little babies. They were pollinating. So cute. Fucking bees. So cute. They're everywhere. So cute. I love bees. They're so cool. Okay. Another video. This is like when we got closer to like the center where the castle is. Like they had like a whole like, what was it? It's like a whole play, a whole show performance, right? And people were in like their suits and their mascots and like the costumes and stuff. I didn't know that they changed the mascot like the heads so the eyes can blink, the mouths can move. That is the fucking coolest thing I've seen in a while. Like their mouths move and their eyes blink. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. They were having like a whole little thing in the center. They were like having like a performance. You can see like the mascots and the characters in the center. The Walt Disney statue with Mickey Mouse holding his hand there in the center, which was really cute. I really like that statue. But they were having like a whole thing. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I liked it. And then when the parade happened, if you eat a gingerbread, they will go by, they will actually become shocked. I haven't heard that. Maybe next time I go, I'll do that. If I'm around for the parade. But yeah, then we got a little closer. And I actually managed to take a few videos. Because it did have some actors, like some different movies, like characters from movies, come up. Which was really cute. Really cute. I fucking love Princess and the Frog, dude. I fucking love Princess and the Frog. That makes me smile every time I look at the video. It's so fucking cute. I fucking love it. Oh my god. It's so good. And then they also, I think, had Tangled. The characters from Tangled.
They do? Oh yes, they do.
He's malicious, mean, and scary. His sneer.
It's so cute. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm living vicariously through these videos again because it was so fucking nice. And then they also had Frozen characters here.
Good. This is Anna and Elsa.
Like, look, the fucking mouths and the eyes are moving.
It's an honor to meet you.
It's so cool.
Please, the honor is all ours. We're so excited to be here. From the moment I heard your story, I admired you both so much. Oh, I wish I could be more like you. But being just who you are is perfect.
And then the actors for like the other characters are so animated too. It's so fucking cute. It's so fucking cute. Ugh. I'm living through these fucking videos again. And then we also saw here we go. We saw Winnie and Tigger making their way towards their meet and greet spot, and we're like, ooh yeah, we're definitely getting in line. And there's Tigger. Just jumping around. Bro was full on running and skipping in that goddamn costume. In like 90 something degree weather. Bro was insane having all that energy in that goddamn suit in that weather, bro. It was crazy. Like, holy shit, bro. But we did go and meet them. We did go and meet them. We went and took a picture, and then I also took a picture while in line. I did take picture while in line. We took selfie. But I while we were also in line, I FaceTimed my mom, and I showed her we were in line waiting for the meet and greet for Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, and my mom absolutely fucking loves Winnie the Pooh. She grew up watching Disney. She grew up with all of that stuff. Like, I remember we went to Kohl's once, and she found 4 stuffed, like, the 4 small stuffed animals of Winnie, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. Immediately scooped them up. They were in the kids section. Scooped them up, put them in the cart, and kept walking. Like, she fucking loves Winnie the Pooh. So when I was in line, I was like, I'm gonna FaceTime my mom. I'm gonna have her see them. And so I did, and my mom answered, and I'm like, Mom, I thought you want to say hi to your friends. And she's like, my friends? And I'm like, yeah, your friends. I pan over the camera to show her, and she's like, who are you talking about? And I'm like, your friends, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. And I move my camera so she can see it, and my mom immediately breaks out into smiles. She's like, oh my god. God, fuck. I wish I could have brought her. The thing with me is, I told my mom I would bring her to the Disney parks, and I've already fulfilled 1 of 4 of the parks. So now I just have to take her to Magic Kingdom, because I've already taken her to Epcot. I had to take her to Magic Kingdom, and then from there, I have to take her to the other 2. The second one on the list has to be Magic Kingdom. It has to happen. It has to happen. I need to take my mom. But yeah. We met Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. Tigger could give a fucking hug, bro. Bro he gave a strong hug, okay? And then Winnie was like all like flustered and shy. He was just standing there. I remember I like passed by to put my bag down. I look up, and Winnie just looks so fucking sad, and I'm like, Winnie, come here! And I just like hug him. And then after I hug him, he like gives me like a sign to like go hug Tigger, and I'm like, hold on. He's hugging the others. I'm giving them their moment. And then I go up and hug Tigger, and bro just fucking bear hugs me. Like, just crushes my fucking spine. It felt great. But I never have any more videos to show this section. I don't. But the next video I do have to show. Oh yeah, by the way, these are the my Mickey ears that I bought while I was at Epcot. These were $40. These were $40. I also lost this hair tie while I was in North Carolina. We stopped at a gas station to get some snacks at North Carolina, and I lost this. Yeah, I lost this hair tie. Rip hair tie. Oh well. But yeah. And then this was the next. I will say the ride we went on directly after this was the teacup ride, but I didn't take any pictures of the teacup ride. But I remember when we were in line, I'm just like, okay, who wants to fucking go fast, right? Because when I'm on the teacups, I crank that shit. And like, everybody put their fucking hands up, and I'm like, I bet. But I'm like, I don't think we're all gonna fit on the same teacup, because we're 5 grown adults, and this is like meant for like 2 adults and 2 children to fit in, right? So we split up into groups of 2 and 3, because there were 5 of us. And I went on... Let me make, like, code names for them, actually, real quick. So I don't have to keep saying my friend and then getting lost. You spin that teacup like a Beyblade? You bet your sweet fucking bippy I did, bud. Bet your sweet fucking bippy I did. Okay. Let me give them code names. What should I do? Cassandra. That's gonna be her name for this. What should her name be? I should have thought about this before I started stream, but I didn't, and now I'm paying the consequences. There we go. Let's do that. All right. So there was me, Sarah, Alex, Cassandra, and Lucia. For the sake of this, these are fake names. So I get in line. I get in the teacup with Lucia and Sarah, and we both sit down. Alex and Cassandra go on a different fucking cup, right? And we're in the Alice in Wonderland section of the park. They have like a small little designated spot right next to where the Winnie the Pooh and meet and greet is. And while we were there and walking up to like get in line for it, we saw the Alice actress and the Mad Hatter actor. Tell me why the Alice actress looked exactly like fucking Alice, bro. If she was like 20 years old. Like, she was so fucking pretty. Like, she looked exactly what Alice would look like if she grew up and was real. Like, it's actually fucking crazy. But it was actually insane. Girl had like blue eyes and everything. Like, bro. And like me and my friends stayed there like looking at them, and we're like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, like, you know. And then we had to move on because like there was a line and we weren't about to stay in the line to go see them, you know. So yeah, we get in line for the cups, and we get in the cups, and it's me, Sarah, and Lucia. And the moment the plates and the cups start moving, I just start cranking that shit. I grab onto the metal plate in the center, and I just start fucking spinning us, right? I start spinning us, and eventually we start going really fast, and I'm still fucking going, and I'm like, this is what I go to the gym for. I'm just cranking that shit. And eventually at one point, Lucia starts going, this is going too fast, I feel sick. I'm like, that's the fucking point. And I just keep fucking cranking it. And then eventually Sarah takes over because she's like, all right, let me do it now, right? I'm like, okay, you do it. And she starts doing it. And then after a few seconds, I take over again. And as I start to take over, the cups stop. And we hear a screech. And I put my hands up and I'm like, I didn't do it. I didn't bring it. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Don't kick me out, please. And also, like, while we were doing that, and while we were like spinning like fucking crazy, I remember looking over my shoulder, to seeing Alex and Cassandra going fucking crazy on their cup. Like, they're just going insane. Like, they're just spinning so hard that like their heads are trying to like lean back. Like, they're just like, it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that was the teacup ride, and then we get off and we go to the like the Seven Dwarfs ride, which is like a roller coaster. You have to go through their mine and everything to get to it, which is this picture. You spin right around, baby, right around. Literally, no, yeah, actually, like we were going crazy. But yeah, next ride it was the Seven Dwarfs ride, which was like a roller coaster, and you had to go through their mine, and you had to go through the literal through the literal like shaft and mine and everything. And it was so cool because is this like the only, yeah, see, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, yep, that is the one that we went on next. And I think I have like a video or two to show you guys. Let's see. Little side tangent before we get into the actual video of the waiting in line portion. No. Look at this thing. The lizard. Look at this little guy.
Do it again, please. Do it again. Do it again. No.
The reason why I was saying do it again is because this little guy has a little like throat flap that he opens, and it's just a bright orange and yellow. It's like the coolest fucking thing I've seen on a lizard. And I wanted to get it on video so bad again, but it wasn't doing it again, so I'm like, fuck. But yeah, I saw this little guy while in line waiting for the ride, but there was these like barrels inside that you can spin, and then you look up and it was like a kaleidoscope, except that if you went fast enough you could summon the dwarves, which was really cute.
Oh look! It's a dwarf!
It was very cute. Have you ever went on the Hulk roller coaster? No, I didn't go to that park of Universal, unfortunately. Maybe next time I'm down there I'll go to that park, but I didn't get to go to that one yet. But yeah. So we went on this ride, we went on this coaster. It was fun. It was very it wasn't like very short, but it was like pretty fun. It wasn't the most exhilarating thing in the world, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it. So then after the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, we went on Space Mountain. I only took like one thing from Space Mountain, and it was a video. I need to figure out how to tilt this bitch. There we go. There we go. This is Space Mountain video I took. It's the only thing I took from Space Mountain, by the way. I didn't take anything else. This is literally the only thing I took from the entire thing. I didn't take any other pictures. I didn't take any other videos. That's the only thing I took. But then, yeah, after that, we went to Tron. I really liked this ride. I really liked Tron. It was really fucking fun. This was really cool. But it hurt my eyes. The amount of blue that there was hurt my fucking eyes, dude. It's really cool though. It's really nice. I really liked it. I took a video of the ride, but from the outside when we were walking out, and I also took this video. Oops. There we go. No, shut up. I just had to flip you back on your side. Back correctly. Now give me the other part. Give me the other video. There we go. Let me move again. But yeah. This is a video I took of Tron. Because it looked really cool. The beginning of the ride looked really cool. And then from there it would pick up speed, obviously. But it was really cool. Because as you can see in the video as well, you're kind of like in the position like you're riding a motorcycle. Except that like this keeps you locked in. This portion on their back keeps you locked into the seat. So you don't fly off, obviously. But it was really cool. It was really cool. What wasn't cool about it though was I was wearing shorts. So like the plastic of the seat was pushing the skin of my thighs up. And like once you were locked in, you couldn't even put your hands down your legs to like adjust. So I had to sit the whole ride with the skin of my thighs like being pushed up by the seat. And I was next to Cassandra on this ride too. So we were both like, fuck, we can't adjust. Like I'm uncomfortable. But like while the ride was going, I completely forgot about it. But after the fact, I could feel it and I'm like, oh man, my legs. And then I took another video. It was this one, which was the outside portion of the ride, which was really cool to experience. I'll play it again. Which are really cool. Really cool. Okay. And then this one was the Peter Pan's flight. The Peter Pan flight. Which was really cool. It was cute. It was cute. I'll admit. It was cute. I don't think I took any videos worthwhile of this one. Actually, I did. I lied. It was really cool. It made you feel like you were actually like flying over the town, the city. It was really cute. I liked it. I love Peter Pan. So like this ride was great for me. I really liked it. It was really cute. I'll play it again. I was sitting next to Sarah and Lucia in this one because like the seats could fit up to 3 people. So I was sitting next to Sarah and Lucia on this one. And then what's another one? This one. Which was really nice. Yeah, the fucking Ariel was just over there for some reason. And then it was like the wild kids, which is really cute. And then yeah, Ariel was just there. Ariel was just there. Do I have another video? I think that's the only other video from their ride that I took. Yeah. And then I think shortly after this one, what ride did we go on? Beauty Bitch Fish. No, yeah, exactly. And then after that we went on Haunted Mansion. I don't think I took any videos of that ride. All I did was take pictures. I don't think I took any videos of this ride. But I really like Haunted Mansion. It was also one of those like slow rides. And it also had like hologram projections of like ghosts and stuff like dancing around and shit. And like walking and whatnot. And it also had like animatronics and stuff like that. It's really cool. I really liked it. I really liked it. And then like these statues were really cool to look at too. Did you go to the Harry Potter area? That's in Universal. I did go to that one. We'll get to that later. But yeah, these are all the pictures and stuff. And then here's Sarah. She's so cute. She's precious. Right. And then I think what other ride did we go on? I have a list here. Yeah. So we went to Haunted Mansion. And then we went to It's a Small World. Brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a Small World is so... Ugh. The only reason we went on It's a Small World is because Cassandra wanted to go on it. Because she's never been. And I've never been. But I knew it was fucking hell on earth to be on It's a Small World. And Alex knew that too. And so did Sarah. And they both didn't want to go on. But like Lucia and Cassandra had never been on. And I didn't want to go on even though I've never been on. But I begrudgingly agreed to go on. So we can all go together. When I tell you It's a Small World drained me of the energy I had that day, that's an understatement. It's a heavy and gross understatement. It was disgusting. Like, I can't even put into words how bad it drained me because I was literally falling asleep on this ride. I was falling asleep so fucking bad. And then I struggled to wake up as we were heading over to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I don't think I took any pictures of that either. There was another like older like thing. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the Little Mermaid ride that we went on. We did go on the Little Mermaid ride. I do have videos from that. Hold on, give me a second. I might get struck. I might get struck by Big Disney himself, so I'm only gonna show a few seconds of it, of the ride and stuff. Or else Big Disney himself is gonna come after me.
You having fun? The learning is supposed to be fun. Mind expanding, challenging, but mostly fun. And dope.
Yeah, that was the walkway leading up to the ride. Just this little guy just yapping away. He's the one that's supposed to be telling you the story of the Little Mermaid while you go through the ride. But bro's just like drunk off his ass, I think. So most of it, he ain't really saying shit.
Ariel fell head over fins in love. Wait, no, it began when King.
Yeah, bro's just.
And when Ariel fell head over fins in love. Wait, no, it began when King.
Bro's just yapping to yap. I think I was by myself on this one, and everybody else was like grouped up. And then there was like a portion where it made you feel like you were going underwater. So like you could experience the world of the Little Mermaid. And it was really cool. Yeah, it had the whole song and everything. I took bits and pieces so I can show you guys so I don't get fucking struck by Big Disney. Here. The animatronics were a little uncanny. Uncanny Valley. They could really use new ones. I'm not gonna lie. But it was still an enjoyable ride. It was still enjoyable. It's canon now. But yeah. It was an enjoyable ride. I liked it. I like Little Mermaid. And of course, I had to take pictures of Big Mama herself, okay? I had to take videos of Big Mama herself.
Yes, I do. Aruga, Saruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea.
It's badass. It is Big Mama. I did have to take a video of her. Because how could I not? How could I not? Where's the video I took of? Is it here? Or did I save it somewhere else? Don't tell me I didn't fucking save it. Hold on, let me go get it real quick. Cause I did take a video of the portion of the ride that had what's it called? That had Under the Sea. So let me see if I can go get it real quick and then show you a portion of it. Cause I don't think Mr. YouTube would like my VOD once I uploaded it if I had the whole fucking thing in it. Where is it? There it is. Oh shit. No. Don't do that to me. Okay. Let's see. Disney. Yes. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna show you guys a portion of this. I'm not gonna show you the entire thing, or else Big Disney will get mad at me. But look at that. Look at that entire room full of just nothing but animatronics. Now you can see Sebastian at the very beginning here. You get to see him on his shell over there underneath that purple fish. You can just see him vibing over there. For some reason, when I was recording this, I could not for the life of me find him. And there he is. See? He's just there. But for some reason, when I was recording, my eyes could not find him for the life of me. But he's there. Evidence of life. Proof of life. Right there. I like this little guy. I like this little guy. It was so funky. Is it a so funky. The aerial animatronic in this one kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Granted, I know she is supposed to look like she's dancing underwater. It rubbed me the wrong way. Like, Disney, I'm sorry. You need new animatronics. You need more lively animatronics. This one was just uncanny valley, my guy. But yeah, that was Little Mermaid. And then we went on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad after we went on It's a Small World. I don't have any pictures or videos of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. It was also another coaster, but due to weather conditions, they shut the coaster down for 30-ish minutes, or at least it felt like 30 minutes. And I was falling asleep standing up in the heat. Not to mention once we actually got on the ride and like we were cleared to ride, let's just say y'all need to work on the mechanics of your rides, because some of these bitches be screeching way too much. Like, my head hurt after this ride because of the screeching of the metal. It was pretty bad. It was pretty fucking bad. And then we went on Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which was really fun. Here we are. This was after we went on the Bayou Adventure. Me and Sarah got fucking drenched. We were sitting with each other at the front. And the thing about this, it's one of those log rides that, like, you know, you're just floating along on water. This fucking bitch had a 50-foot drop. 50-foot drop. So as we're riding along, every time we like would go up just to drop a little bit, me and Sarah, we would be like, "Is this the one? Is this the one?" But no, it would not be the one. Though there was one drop. I think it was the first initial drop, where just as we said, "Oh, that wasn't that bad. We didn't get wet." The second the words "we didn't get wet" left our fucking mouths, the water that the splash caused to like rush out came rushing back in and splashed us. And we got drenched. And we're like, we spoke too fucking soon. And then when we got to the portion where like we were climbing up for the big drop, hold on, I keep burping. Excuse me. Sarah, I could hear her next to me going, "I'm no longer excited. I'm scared. I'm scared." And I just grab her hand. I'm like, "Bitch, ready or not, it's coming." And I just start counting down, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as I reach 1, the log tilts to show us the fucking drop that we have in front of us, just waiting for us. And the both of us just start fucking shrieking on the way down. Oh my god. We just start fucking screaming on the way down. It was so fucking fun though. And we absolutely needed it because it was hot as fuck. And the water did cool us down a bit, so we can't be upset about that. And then afterwards we went to go I think it was either afterwards or before. We went to go get some food. Well, not food. Get something to eat because we were hungry at this point. And that's when we got the pretzels, which were the most depressing pretzels we've ever had, that I've ever had the displeasure of tasting. But we did spot these little guys, and they were cute.
So fucking goofy looking.
They were very goofy looking.
Traffic.
Traffic. There was so much drama between these motherfuckers, dude. There was so much fucking drama over pieces of food. It was the funniest thing ever. Just look at this guy.
Oh, traffic. Oh, here he goes.
Traffic section. Traffic sesh. No, that's the wrong word. I don't fucking know, man. There was just traffic. So and then I think at Magic Kingdom I also got my mom a mug. I only got one thing from Magic Kingdom, and that was a mug for my mom. And then that was it. Then we went home. Yeah, I don't think we went to. Did we go anywhere this day? I think we went out to go eat after this. No. No. No, yeah, no. This day I cooked. So I made us breakfast and dinner. So yeah, I cooked this day. And then the next day, the beach episode, we went to the beach. I also cooked this day. I made ceviche. Very yum, very delicious. Enjoyed it on the side of the beach. Cold food on a hot summer's day, bro. Fucking hit. So yeah, we were out on the beach for the day for like a few hours, and then we went back home and we just chilled out. And then day 4, we went to Universal Studios. Very fun day. Very, 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 very fun day. When you go to DR Beach, and beach is clear as day. We went to Daytona. I like Daytona, though. I will say, I did have on Tuesday, when we went to Magic Kingdom, I did have quite a bit of a Disney princess moment that day because I was making breakfast and as the chicken I was cooking for breakfast was, frying, because it was like it released water, so it had to like evaporate the water in order to start cooking, to like start frying. I opened the door leading to the backyard to release some of the air, like some of the smell out as well. But also, I looked outside. There were these 2 ducks just chilling right outside where the pool was, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see if they're going to either come near me or like run away, right? Because one of 2 things can happen in a touristic area. The animals lose some of the fear they have for humans, which is really fucking bad, by the way. Wild animals should not lose the fear of humans. So either they kind of, people keep feeding them and they lost the fear of humans, or they will run away from me. Those are the 2 options. So I walk out, the ducks see me, they start walking towards me. And I'm like, oh, you're friendly. That's not great. So then the beach, not the beach, the pool is closed off from the rest of like the outside, so the rest of the lake. And I had to open the door to get outside to reach the ducks because they were walking up to me. So I walk out, I open the door, I walk out, I crouch down. The ducks get maybe like 3 to 4 feet away from me, and they just side-eye me and softly honking and squeaking. Cutest fucking thing, by the way. They were both female ducks. They were the cutest little ladies ever, just like honking and squeaking at me, like very gently. It was the cutest fucking thing. They were shaking their tails and stuff, but I knew they were expecting food. I had no food for them, but they were expecting food nonetheless. And then after a while, one of them flew away, and then once the second duck realized the first one flew away, she waddled away and started flying. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back inside. So it was great. It was good. Was it Tuesday night that I started drinking? I don't even know actually. I don't think so. No. No, I don't think so. I think it was Wednesday night that I drank a little bit. Yeah, it was Wednesday night. So yeah. I think. Yeah. Anyway. Wednesday we went to beach. Was fun. Was very fun. Actually, let me double check something real quick. Let me double check something real quick. August 12th. What was that day again? So yeah, it was Wednesday. Okay, yeah. So after the beach, we went home. I took a shower. Oh wait, I didn't take a shower. No, yeah, I didn't take a shower because I got into the pool later. And then I started drinking with the girls and we had a night. There was also a frog that day. Got drunk tea. Yeah, but it wasn't like too bad. We just were just like floating around the pool, swimming, drinking a little bit, cracking jokes, you know, stuff like that. But I was coherent. I still remember that night. I wasn't like blackout drunk. Did you kiss the frog while drunk? No. It was a tiny little itty bitty baby frog, and I didn't want it jumping into the pool because frogs have very membranous skin that sucks up everything and anything and everything, and they have no control over it. So I wanted to make sure the frog didn't suck in chlorine and die. So I picked it up and I took it outside and I put it on some grass and then I went back inside. Thank you for hydrate. So yeah, that was my second princess Disney prince no third princess Disney princess moment. Because earlier that day when we were at the beach, I had 4 fish following me. I had 4 fucking little fish following me in the water. Like every time I would move my feet, I would feel my toes like lightly kick them, and I would feel so bad, and I would start raging, and I'm like, "Can you please move away from my feet?" And my friends were like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Yes, I have fish following me right now, though." And they're like, "Okay." The Cassandra in particular really was like, "Okay." And then I went to the shallow part of the water, and I'm like, look near my feet. There they are. There's the fish. And then she looked down and she saw the 4 fish, and she's like, "Oh, you weren't kidding. I thought you were going crazy." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit, bitch. I wasn't kidding. There are 4 fish at my feet, and they won't leave me alone." So that was funny. Okay, day 4. Universal Studios. Universal Studios is a very small park. It was surprisingly small. They were also working on things like construction-wise at the park. So that's why it was like... That's why this is there. That's why that was there. But... Fuck, okay. So, these are the rides we went on. We went on Transformers The Ride 3D. We went on Fast and Furious. We went on The Simpsons ride, Men in Black, Harry Potter. We went to The Mummy and Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. I'm gonna spoil it now. The Jimmy Fallon one fucking sucked. It fucking sucked so bad. Of all the things they could have thought of for the Jimmy Fallon ride was, no, yeah, have these motherfuckers race Jimmy Fallon through New York, and all of a sudden have a space fucking race. Like, what the fuck, bro? That shit sucked. Of all the things you could have thought of for a Jimmy Fallon ride, it was racing through New York and having a fucking space level moment. Are we dead ass right now? Anyway, we go in, and then we see the mystery machine, and then we also see the Cars diner with some cars out in front, which was really fucking cute, by the way. I really wanted to go into that diner, but I didn't want to feel awkward going in there, seeing it, and not ordering anything and walking out, so I didn't do it. But it was really fucking cute. It was really cute to see it in person. I fucking love diners. I haven't been in many, but the aesthetic of a diner is so fucking cute to me. I don't know what it is about it, but I really like this one. It was so cute. It was so cute seeing it in person. And then we went on the Transformers ride. Fucking peak. This ride was so fucking good, dude. We had to ride it twice. It was so fucking good, dude. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Some portions of this ride did not feel like, okay, so the whole premise of the ride is you're kind of on a little coaster type of thing, like a little like car. And there are screens, which is why you have the 3D glasses. But because it's supposed to make it feel like the characters are actually interacting with the cart. And sometimes you couldn't even tell what was part of the ride and what was the screen. At parts, they both felt like they blended in together so well you couldn't fucking tell the difference. It was fucking cool. It was really cool. Like, hold on. Do I have videos of this? Do I have videos of this? What is this? Oh yeah, that's when we were walking in. I don't need to show that. I took this video because it was in the center of like the line leading up to the ride. And look at it. It's so cool. It's so nice. I enjoyed it. It's so cool looking. I think that's like the only video I got of this, but I remember I entered and like seeing the actual walkway leading up to like the ride and everything where the line is supposed to be. It's so fucking cool, man. It's so cool. It was so cool. And there was also like switches and buttons and dials you can turn and knobs and stuff in the line, so it felt like you were like actually like activating something and whatnot. It was nice. It was nice. My neurodivergent brain was very satisfied with the clicky clackies. It was very nice. I liked it a lot. I didn't take a video of it because I felt like that would be too, tism coded. But it was nice. It was nice. Alright. And then after this ride, we went to the Fast and Furious ride, which was really cool walking into. Because I remember we went through here and then we had to go the way around. And then you got to the part where you could walk into the car shop. And it was really fucking cool. I remember I stood at the door before I walked in. My mouth just fucking, my jaw on the fucking floor. I look over to the girls. And then look back into the room. And just like, it was just, holy shit. It was so cool. And then we get to this portion, which is like the actor interacting with like the video on that she played on the TV, which was really funny. It was really funny. I enjoyed the interactions a lot. It was really cute. And then after that, we went to the Simpsons ride. I think I have a video of us walking towards it. Yeah, here. It's like the Krusty Land. There was like the one big ride here that everybody goes to, which was on the inside of this. I will say, for something that's so hyped up and something that a lot of people go to, it was very lackluster. It was very, very lackluster. It was slightly disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of disappointing. It was funny for the most part, a little bit, but it's just like I expected something else. I don't know what I expected, but I expected something else. Did you feel like a child again? In some parts of the park, yeah, I did. In some parts of the park, I felt like a fucking child. And then we went to the Men in Black ride, which was really funny. Cause at the beginning we were in this room, and it was supposed to be like this whole like I don't know, like this whole universe and you, like you're special, whatever, right? And the person that was there, the actor, I would say, just the person who works there, um, what was it? He, what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I blanking so hard? Anyway, he was trying to make it look like he was going into the other room for a few minutes, right? He's like, I gotta go get something and we'll be back for your 5 hour, like putting it up there, like hyping it up. It's like your 5 hour tour of the place, whatever. He goes behind the doors, and like literally I think 10 seconds later, the lights go off. It starts like the comms start to glitch. I forgot what was said through them, and then the door opens and the guy's there with like a prop gun and sunglasses, and it was the funniest fucking thing ever because nothing else changed. He just had prop gun and glasses. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. Hi, mister. Wait. I'm telling people about my vacation. Can I not speak about my experience? What's going on? What? Hi, monkey. Sorry, my cat woke up. My cat woke up and he is complaining that I'm talking. Rude, by the way. Rude. Little monkey man. She in black? No. Though I did wear like a black shirt, but that wasn't until like those were the days where we were driving. Come here. Come here. Come here. Well, yeah. And then we got to walk through the facility leading up to the ride, which showed a bunch of guns, and it showed the aliens working and whatnot. And then this was a portion of like after the ride, but I will show you this. I will show this. This was leading up to the previous room. This was leading up to this room. And then there was another thing here. You can't really see their faces in this one, but we saw the aliens in the fucking coffee room, which is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Monkey! Monkey man! Wait! Hey, don't give me your back. I didn't raise a rude, mannerless creature. Okay. Alright. And then there were the guns and everything. The samples and shit. The testing tubes, whatnot. And then there was this, which is at the end. And it was like this alien was like complaining about something or whatever, like having an argument with somebody. It's pretty funny. And then we got to Diagon Alley. We got to Diagon fucking Alley, bro. Holy shit, this part was so cool. I still think that Diagon Alley should be part of Epic Universe, but I'll get to that eventually. It's just, I don't know, it's just the theme of it, it feels like it would fit Epic Universe a lot more. I don't know what it is about it. It just, that's just my opinion though. What? What wrong? What wrong, monkey man? Do you want me in bed? Is that it? You complaining because I'm not in bed yet? Come here. Come here. I bet the aliens were about to make out. Probably. But yeah. The dragon in Diagon Alley, this fucking thing, actually spits out fire. Apparently it does it every 10 to 15 minutes. So that's fun. So yeah, we went to Diagon Alley. Here, let me actually show you the video of it spitting out fire. But also, here's the video of us walking into Diagon Alley. Let me replay that. There we go. I want to go there. It's not Disney. It's actually called Mario Land. Epic Universe has Super Nintendo Land, so I think that's what you're talking about. I can do that too, mister. But yeah, here is the video of the dragon growling and snarling and shit, which is the warning sign that it's gonna spit fire. I remember I recorded this bitch for like a minute, and the second I decided to put my phone down, it shoots out the fire. I caught the few seconds of it, but oh my god, dude. It was so sick. It was so sick. Some kid had the one and used it. I don't think the dragon is interactable. It spits out fire every 10 to 15 minutes automated, so I don't think it was manually set off by a kid with a wand. Bitch. Come here. Come here. You're not getting anything. Enough. No. And then we went to the ride, which required us to go through this whole thing. Let me get the video for it. Like, we had to go through like the bank to get to the thank you for the stretch. Hold on, my cat's screaming at me. Come here. Come here. He hid underneath the bed like a coward. Right, what time is it? Ooh, it's almost 11. Okay. I'll push the stream to maybe like 2-ish. A little bit past 2 hours. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through all of this. Shit, I needed more time for this. Stop it! Get your butt. I'll probably continue everything on Wednesday. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. We were here. I showed the video, right? Yeah. Of us like walking into the area. This is like supposed to be the bank. And here's more video. More video. Of the goblins hard at work. And they're hard at work. Hard-working men. Hard-working creatures. Okay. I had to set that back up for the next video. Because we were walking deeper in and we saw this moving portrait. which is pretty cool. I robbed the place. There was nothing good in there, just to tell you. No, yeah. I was about to hit my biggest lick yet, bro. It's about to rob this. Get rich. Profit. But, the newspapers did move, by the way. Like, the pictures on them moved, like, in the actual movies and stuff. Which is really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. And then we get to this portion, which is leading us up towards the ride. And then the place with the like this stuff on top of us, the stalactites. This is where we were actually like what's the word? Like loaded up into the carts. This is where we were loaded up into the carts, and that was really cool. This ride was really cool. I enjoyed it. It was also with the screen and stuff, but it's also kind of like a roller coaster in a way, in the sense that it was really intense and the coaster moved to make sure that it matched like how intense it was, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Do I have a video? I don't, but I do have a video of the area before this, which was this. Funny guy. Funny guy. Get pranked, bro. Get pranked. You in Minecraft mode? There's a lot of torches. I guess you didn't want monster spawns. Fair? No, yeah, for real though. Hi, Anura. Hello. But yeah, this ride was really cool. This was top 3 for sure. Top 3 for sure. Transformers was a close second. That's like the second best ride in the park, in my opinion. The first ride was the Mummy. That's like the top ride at the fucking park. Indoor coaster in the dark fucking peak. Which was the next ride that we went on. Also, I got butterbeer. I got some butterbeer. I got to keep the cup. So that is downstairs right now. That cup is downstairs. This shit was actually pretty good. Caramel vanilla tasting flavor. I would have gotten the stainless steel mug, but that bitch was $40 and I was trying to be frugal with my money this day. So it was payday, granted. It was payday for me, but I still wanted to be a little frugal and not spend so much money this day. But I would have gotten it. I would have gotten it. And then we went to these Curse of the Mummy. Such a cool fucking ride, dude. Like all the props and stuff leading up to the ride were also really cool. Like, okay, I need you to experience. I need you guys to see this. And take it in. Drink it in. Observe it. Marinate in it. This shit was so cool. And then next one, where they tried to make a certain part of like the waiting area, like the line area, look like a tomb for a pharaoh, and it was really fucking cool. I'm gonna fucking grab you. And then there was this like really cool Anubis looking statue. It was sick. It was fucking sick, dude. Here, hold on. What is this? Just leave it alone. There's also this thing, which was really cool. We had two people needed to interact with it for it to work, and then this would light up at the top, which was really cool. It was really cool. I'll play it again. It was cool. I like that. And then I've got another video, which was this. which is another portion of like the waiting room before the Anubis statue. And it was like it looked like the inside of a tomb, which was really fucking cool. Or at least they tried to make it look like the inside of a tomb. Of a tomb. I mean, imagine playing Yu-Gi-Oh there. All right, bud. All right, bud. Prince. Prince. Sorry, my cat fills me with rage. And then there was also this portion before we, that was around the area where you would see the big Anubis statue, which was really cool. Just more props and stuff. I fucking love props, bro. What you want? Okay. And then I think there's also like, hold on, let me see if I saved it here. I don't think I did. Oh, I did actually. I forgot to show. Universal Florida has its own Harry Potter section, so obviously it's also gonna have its own wand shop. It's gonna have its own little wand shop. I didn't get a wand from here though, cause I thought, cause one, the wands were kind of ugly, but two, I was just like, they were telling me that the Epic Universe had a different wand shop, and they might have different styles over there. So I'm like, all right, fair. I'll just wait for that tomorrow. Whatever. Prince, don't you dare start eating the string. Don't. No. Is this what you wanted? Is it what you wanted? Butt smacks? Airedale butt smacks? What are you doing? Alright, get out. Out. He has been banished from the room. Oh, my nose. Ugh. Ugh. I got cat fur in my mouth. Alright. Anubis ride. We went on this bitch twice. Such a good fucking ride. Holy shit. I fucking love this ride, dude. Got first row seats the first time. Got last row seats the second time. You can feel the coaster so much more in the back than you can in the front. Like, the drops and everything feel so much more intense in the back. It was actually crazy. And then we went on the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. The Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon ride. This shit was lackluster as fuck. It was actually kind of fucking boring. But we went on it to experience it anyway. Lucia really enjoyed it. I found it lackluster. I found it kind of boring. And then there's like a little section that was like the bathrooms. These are the bathrooms, by the way. These are the bathrooms. And it's like Gotham themed, which is really cool, but also really confusing. Does Universal have rights to both Marvel and DC? I didn't really think about that too far. I thought they only had rights to Marvel. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck did they do with my boy Herbie? I don't know, man. But they had the Joker car, and then it had the Gotham bathroom, which was really cool. And then after that, we were walking out. Because we went on the Transformers ride one more time after we went on the Mummy ride. And then we went on the Mummy ride right after. And then after this, we went to go eat at a buffet. which had like Korean, Chinese, Japanese food in it, and it was really fucking good. That shit was good. They also had frog legs. I had frog legs that day. They're oddly sweet. They are oddly sweet. I didn't know how to feel about that. And then day 5, Epic Universe. This fucking park, bro. Brother. Holy shit. Indiana Jones moment. This park, dude, the best park we've been at the entire fucking stay. So then we went to, these are the rides that we went on and that we managed to go on. We went on, they have a How to Train Your Dragon section, a Harry Potter section, a Frankenstein's monsters like section, and Nintendo World. So we went right to left, which started with How to Train Your Dragon. So we went on Dragon's Racer Rally, Hiccup's Wing Gliders. We went on Stardust Racers, which is between Harry Potter and How to Train Your Dragon. Fucking peak ride. Peak. If you like fast rides, if you like rides with a lot of adrenaline, this is the ride for you. Absolute peak. Absolute cinema. And then we went to the Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. And then we went to Monsters and Chains, the Frankenstein Experiment. There was also a werewolf roller coaster next to Monsters Unchained, but we couldn't get on that because of weather conditions. And there was also Yoshi's Adventure that we went on. And we couldn't get on the Donkey Kong ride either because of weather conditions. And then we also went on the Mario Kart ride that was in Bowser's Castle. I forgot to put that in here. We also went on that one. Didn't they just build that? The Stardust Racers? I don't know. But it was fun as fuck. It was so much fucking fun. It was so fun, dude. It was so fun. It was so fast. That first drop never gets easier. Oh my god, it was so fun. Yes. Man, I never went there. It was so fun, dude. It was so much fun. So then, this is the How to Train Your Dragon section of the park. And this was the entryway. So fucking pretty, by the way. So fucking pretty, by the way. We, my friends, have dragons. Like, this is so fucking pretty. Like, shut the fuck up. Ooh. It's so pretty. All I got was a BB-8 from the Star Wars area. Star Wars area is in a different park. This isn't the park that has Star Wars in it. I think that's either Hollywood Studios, which is a part of Disney, or something else. But yeah, no. Epic Universe didn't have a Star Wars section. I don't think any of the other Universal parks had a Star Wars section, to be fair. But yeah, we went on here. We went to this ride, this section of the park, which was really fucking cool. I really liked it. It was really cute. But that motherfucker got destroyed by my dog the moment he moved an inch. We went on a ride. You can see very faintly see it over here. This ride was very lackluster, I won't lie. It was just like it wasn't even fast, and it was over in 15 seconds. It was really lackluster. It was like really quick, really slow, and it wasn't worth the wait. But at least we experienced it. This ride, however, this ride was really fun. It's just like a coaster. This was the Hiccup's Wing Gliders ride. Really fun. This was the wait. It was like the line into it, into like the coaster. It was really nice. I really like this ride. We get the Epic Universe. Yeah. All right. So this was the I don't even know why I'm opening up this video here. So this thing was moving, and this was a little kiddie ride with like water, and they could shoot water at things here. It was cute. Um, but this thing could move its head. Big guy. Big guy. He's just a big guy moving his big old head. He looks like a meathead dog. I love him. There was also this ice dragon that was just chilling. Like, look at him. It's like he was so cool looking. He also spat out like a really cold fog. I have a video of it. Let me get the video. Come on, my guy. Oh, this isn't the video. It's not the video. I lied. I lied like a liar. Where the fuck is the video? I thought it saved it. What the fuck? I'm a liar. I'm a fraud. Give me a second. Did I save it? Is it this one? It's not this one. Is it this one? It's not this one. What? Did I never send it? Oh, I need to go back to Remy's and I's DMs because I sent it to Remy. I do remember sending it to Remy. God damn it. It's a cheese booth frame moment. No, yeah, for real. It's here. Yeah. Everybody wanted to be up and close and personal with this thing because the fog it spat out was like cold. It was cold. So everybody wanted a piece of that because it was hot this day. That's a little bit, that's just a cough. The thing is, the fucked up thing about that is, before I went up to that dragon to start recording it and stuff, it spat out such a large amount of fog. And then I started recording it, and it was barely just a twiddly dink of this fucking fog. Barely anything. And then after that, we went to Stardust Racers, which is this ride, which was so much fucking fun. This is the only picture I have of this ride. This is the only fucking picture I have of it. But brother, okay, so the way this ride works, right? It has two different carts. And both carts go at the same time, but they have two different distinct paths, right? One is more calm, one is more chaotic and has like loop-de-loops. Not really loop-de-loops, but it like you definitely go upside down a little bit. And the thing is, the ride is built in a way that you and the cart that's opposite of in like the opposite lane, like you guys borderline like what's the proper term for it? But one goes under the other essentially as you're going on the ride. One goes under the other. Thank you for this posture check and hydrate. It was so fucking cool. I may not be able to redeem stretch, but I say stretch. I eat it in the storm. But yeah. This ride was so cool. I need to show you guys a video or something of this ride. I need to show you guys. Ignore this. I need to show you this. This is such a cool ride. Oh, my head looking at this. My head hurts looking at this. It's so fucking fun though. It's such a good ride. This is how it starts. You go slow, and then you go into the bottom platform, underneath the platform, and this is where you really start to speed up. And then it shoots you out. This drop never got any fucking easier, dude. Oh my god. Holy shit. And then you would split off, and then you would meet up again with the other coaster, and you would just like intertwine paths and stuff, and it was like the coolest fucking thing ever. I'm living vicariously through this ride, through this fucking video again, and this part was really fun. Except in this video, it looks like the cars are going at very, like, drastically different times and speeds. But when I went on it, they were going basically at the same time. I'm living through this video again. Holy shit. And that was the end of the ride. It was so much fun. Oh my god. And then here's the green line. The last one was yellow, and here's the green one. They both have slightly distinctive differences. And that shit shoots you out. It's insane. The piss side. Piss side and bad bowel movement green. Dude, I was screaming this entire ride. It was so fucking exhilarating. Like, holy shit, dude. Yeah, there's the twist. Ooh, there's the twist. Oh my god, that twist fucking fucked me up, dude. Oh my god. Oh man, I just relived that fucking ride again. I just relived that ride. Holy shit, bro. Sorry, I had to show you guys that. It was so fun to do that in person. It was so much fun. That's the only fucking picture I have of this ride, because literally the whole premise of this ride is you have to absolutely leave everything that is loose on you in a locker. They literally have a metal detector. If you bring anything you're not supposed to bring through, they will make you go back down those steps, go back to the lockers, and put it away. You cannot take it on with you. It's literally a safety measure just to ensure that one, anything necessary doesn't fall out, and two, they don't get sued for it. Because this ride is so fucking fast, if anything fell off, it would break. Like, not even at any amount of netting, I don't think would help it, because I don't think it barely had any netting. Barely. So they were like, put your shit away now. I went on this ride twice to experience both sides. It was so fun. And then we went to Hogsmeade. And by the way, every single entrance has their own, like, arch and everything. Every single section of the park had its own little entrance like this. And it was the prettiest fucking thing. Because each of them had a different color. How to Train Your Dragon had yellow. Harry Potter had blue. Um, the Frankenstein area had purple, and Nintendo Land had green. It was so cool. Um, and here's more of Hogsmeade. Yeah, I think, do I have a video of us actually walking into it, or is that the only video I have? I think that's the only video I have of us walking into it. But the only ride in this part of the park was the Harry Potter ride. This ride took us an hour to get to. We were in line for over an hour. Granted, it was worth it. This ride, you could not tell what was the screen and what was the actual props and the ride itself. You could not tell the fucking difference. It was so well done. It was so fucking cool. And the way you actually get into this like section, right? You have to walk through food powder. Essentially. Like how you know in the movie how Harry stands in the chimney and then he gets fucking transported in like a dust of like green fog and flames and stuff. That's essentially how we got in, because we're supposed to be transporting to the Ministry of Magic or some shit. Let me see here. That's not it. Yeah, I can show this one, and then this one. I can show up to the like 5-second part. 5 seconds. All right. I think this one. Yep. Yeah. Like we walk in and it lights up and it has like a green fog, and then you continue walking in. And then you're in the Ministry of Magic, apparently. Here, let me rewind it a little bit. Okay. Yeah. And then you walk here, like something out of Mortal Kombat, it does. And then you walk here, and it's like the prettiest fucking thing you've ever seen. But everybody and the goddamn grandmother wants to be in the fucking ride. So then it's like, it takes us over an hour to get there. Granted, it gave me a lot of pictures. It gave me quite a few pictures. It gave me this really pretty picture, and then I also took a video, which looks kind of dookie. But I'm going to show you the video anyway. Is that Jesus? No, it's not. I don't think Jesus exists in the world of Harry Potter, I'm not gonna lie. And then we had this section as well, which looked like a bank almost, which was really, really fucking cool. Like there's like everything in this section of the park just was so planned out and so deliberate in everything they did. It was so fucking cool. And I also took a video of this section because I thought it was really cool, so I decided to take a video. Granted, I'm like the most basic tourist there is, I think, with like me taking so many videos and photos, but whatever. If running Disney, them taxes are going to be hard to pay. True. And then we also went to this section, which was also part of the line. Like, they anticipated this ride to be so popular that they literally made an entire mansion just for the waiting line. It was actually insane. And there's Dolores Umbridge's door, the bitch. And then we get to a certain section which had all these paintings that were talking to each other, and like this statue bust that was also talking. Like, this thing had a projection on it which made it look like it was moving its eyes and its mouth and everything, and it was really cool. And they were all talking to each other, which was cool. More pictures of the lockers. More pictures, which was really, like, this entire section was cool looking. And then more pictures and more portraits that were talking to each other. And then at this point we were getting slightly closer. And then here it had pictures of cats on plates, except there were screens and the kitties were moving, and it was really cute. This one was really cute. And then we got to the section where we were loading up into the carts to experience the ride. I took no videos of the ride, by the way. I was just enjoying the ride. It was really cool. And also this was in this room with the cats. Yeah, this was in the room with the cats. As I went to a museum where it was about space and we were actually about to listen to that guy that was just like super smart. That is black, please no racism. It's pale. Yeah, little Dobby gender swap. But here, this is like a resort, I think. This is like the resort or some shit. I don't know what it was, but it was like a big building in the middle of the park. And then there was this restaurant which looked really cool. I like this thing out front, which I really liked. So I took a picture of it. It was cool. And then we went to the Frankenstein portion of the park. And it was really cool. It was sick. I really like the entryway. And then this is for the Frankenstein ride that we got on. Did you go to any of the water parks? No, we did not. We did not. Granted, we didn't really plan on going to the water parks. But, this was the Frankenstein ride. There was like a whole castle at the outside, which was really cool. My cat is banging on the door. Hold on. Who are you disturbing? Why are you banging the door out? Ugh. Right. And this is the waiting area, like the line for the Frankenstein ride. And like, I can only assume this shit gets absolutely fucking packed some seasons. Which is why they have such like intricate waiting lines and stuff. Which is insane, by the way, to think that it all gets taken up at one point. And then we went further in and it had like a whole Frankenstein like puppet just there. It was cool. I did take a video of the inside of it, which was, this is the only thing, I think this is the only video that I took that I wanted to show, which was really cool. I like that section. And there was also like a dissected nervous system and like more things and electricity and stuff on a certain portion, which was really cool. And then this was the area I think I took a video of that I just showed you. And then there was like a Dracula diagram or some shit, which was also really cool. I really like that. And then there was like a vampire, like a vat in here. And then this was the portion which showed the like the safety instructions or whatever, or like how the ride is quote unquote uh like controlled. And essentially the ride really truly is just seats on top of like suspended arm that like moves you left and right, back and forward, tilts you and stuff. It's like it was so fucking cool. And the ride also had animatronics that would like show up alongside the screens. Like let's say an animatronic like on the screen, like the character was running from one side to the other, and they were supposed to meet you at the other side. There would be an animatronic there that would like jump out or like swipe at the cart as like an attempt to scare you, and it was really fucking cool. And then there was also this thing that would show that Dracula was out. And then Nintendo World. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. The emotions I felt walking into Nintendo World. I nearly started fucking bawling my eyes out then and there, but I kept it in. I felt so fucking emotional. I felt so ridiculously emotional. Did you go into Bowser Castle? Absolutely the fuck I did. Here it is. Walking in. I need to play that again. Look at that shit, dude. Like, you go into the pipe and then you come out, right? Because like the whole thing is you're going into a pipe to go into the world. That is the entryway. You go in. Even the music is just getting me emotional, man. I can't believe I actually went here. And you just come out of Peach's castle. Oh my god. Hold on. Dude, like it was actually insane. Sorry. I can't believe I actually went there. I walked into my fucking childhood, dude. It was insane. Oh my god. Dude, I don't even know, dude. Like I was like losing my mind mentally when I was there because I was trying so hard to not cry. And I don't know how I managed to like keep it together while I was there, but holy shit, dude. The emotions I felt were so just I don't know how to describe it. But I wanted to fucking just stay there forever. It was insane. Like my first ever game I played was Mario 64, dude. Like I fucking grew up with this shit. I didn't even realize I put the same fucking picture in 2 slides. Oh my god, I was so excited to talk about this. It was actually fucking insane. And then this was the gift shop where I bought my Yoshi headband and my Yoshi plushie. I wanted this fucking fat chud here. I wanted him, but I didn't have the space in the car, nor do I think I had the money. Because in the Harry Potter section, I bought myself and my brother a wand, and that was like $100 right there, like $150 just for 2 fucking wands, 2 pieces of plastic, by the way. Oh my god. Just get rid of one friend and take that sucker home. No. Next time I'm there, I'm taking one though. Next time I'm there, I'm definitely taking one, and I'm getting a Yoshi hat. This fucking thing right here talked to me like the Green Goblin mask. Like it was insane. Like it was like, oh, the temptation to take it home was so strong. But no, I got one of these little chuds instead, and a Yoshi headband, and I was happy. And then there was also like the bathrooms. They were underwater themed. And they had the music playing and everything. It was, dude, the emotions that went through my fucking body at one given point. I felt perplexed. And then there was also a Donkey Kong Country section of the map, of the park. Holy shit, man! The the painting portals. No, yeah, they were everywhere on the map too, on the park. Holy shit! I keep saying map. They were everywhere in the park. And then we went to the Donkey Kong park of the park just to like look around because at this point the rides were shut down if they were outdoor rides because of the weather conditions. But oh my god! So we went here, and apparently there was like ice cream that you could get. So I got the ice cream with the Donkey Kong mug because I was taking that bitch home. I was taking a part of that home. I didn't give a diddly dick how much it was. It was like $18, I think. I got it. It's downstairs next to my Harry Potter mug. Ugh. This shit was so good though. It was a very interesting flavor combination, but it was good. It was good. And then the inside of, oh my god, dude. The inside of Bowser's Castle, man. Oh my god. It was so cool. It was so sick, dude. I think that's like the most amount of pictures I took, and it was in Nintendo World. Like I shit you not. The most pictures I took was in Nintendo World. Oh my god, it was so cool. OG mention. OG mention Rainbow Road, bro, Rainbow Road. Oh my god. There was a bunch of like flags like this with a bunch of maps and everything, but the only picture I took was a Rainbow Road and the Mansion Run. Yeah. Rainbow Road is fucking beautiful. It's glorious, isn't it? Mm. I took so many fucking pictures of just this one room, dude. I couldn't decide which ones I wanted to use for the thing. I don't know. It was just so insane. And then they also had the trophies, dude. Oh my god. They had the trophies. They had the Universal trophy. And then they also had Bowser's like little evil scheming room. His little like lair, which was really cute. It was really funny. It was really cute. I also have a video of this room. It's so cool. It was so cool. They had like map names off the edge, a Rainbow Road story. And then let me pause it. They also have Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Toad, Feng Shui for dungeons. And then they had Yoshi Valley, Wildwoods, Dry Desert, Grumble Volcano. Like they had map names and everything on the books. It was so cool, dude. It was so fucking cool, dude. And then they had like little hologram booths that were hiding in the books, which was really fucking cute, by the way. Dude, it was so cool. It's the 220cc and 100cc. And it had King Boo. And then it has like this little area. Oh my god. And then of course Freak has a bunch of fucking Princess Peach portraits just scattered around his like lair and stuff. My nose is still stuffy. And then like schematics and stuff for like his like his weapons and his bombs and shit, and his throne. King Boo, you were an easy boss in Luigi Mansion. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. You'll crush his little heart. And there was this like a factory for like his little like bullet bills and his bombs and stuff like that. It was so cute. And then it was also this, which was really funny to me. Cause he had like a little like paw print for him, and then for his like, little assistant mage looking. I forgot his name. It was so cute. I found that really cute. And then they had like a whole factory, and the screens played how they were built and how they were tested to see if they were like functional or not. And then there's also this portion where it was telling you how to adjust and put on like the Mario hat thing. Bullet Bill is a good enemy. I love Bullet Bill. But there was like these hats you had to put on that you could attach a visor to, which is how you essentially played the game while you were on the ride itself. It was pretty fucking cool. And then I took a selfie with the hat on. Granted, in the selfie, I look fucking vile because I've been sweating all day. And I also wasn't smiling. But yeah. And then we went down this way, which led to the carts and everything. Didn't take a video of that or anything. But it was, I had fun. I enjoyed being in Bowser's Castle. It was so fucking cool. I actually have a video of this room. It's just all their outfits and the corresponding character. And this room told you how to play and also like what to do with safety measures and stuff. It was really cool. It was really cool. I really liked it. And then we went to Yoshi's Island. It's a little Yoshi like ride. At this point, I was really overstimulated and I wanted to be by myself, so I went on the Yoshi by myself, and everybody else got to go into pairs of two. But it was like a really nice like decompression, calm down ride for me. It was such a cute ride. Like this portion had like baby Mario and I think had baby Peach in it. It was really fucking cute. This was a kiddie ride, granted. It was a kiddie ride, but we went on it anyway because fuck it, you know. Yeah, that song went on when we were in the fucking ride, dude. It was great. It was great. And then there was like these fucking blown up Yoshis. It was so cute. This ride was so fucking cute, and there was also the swamp. Fucking and oh my god, it was so fun. It was so nice. I wanna go back. I wanna go back. I wanna go back so bad, dude. I wanna go back so bad. Fuck you, brick bitch. And there was also this like fountain of Mario as they were walking out of Nintendo World. Had like spinning coins and stuff on it and everything. And then this was like a statue that was in the center of the park as we were walking out that I noticed at that moment. And then this was like the entryway or the exit way rather. And that was it for the parks. And then and then Saturday, I didn't take any pictures, but the Saturday was a lazy day. For the most part, we just packed, cleaned a little bit. We didn't go anywhere other than like to go out to eat. I took a long dip in the pool because that was like our last day, our full last day. I packed up everything. We threw out any perishables we bought. We threw out any food we bought, any leftovers. We organized our rooms, the kitchen, we cleaned. We put everything back where it should be. We fixed up the game room. And then we just chilled out. This is a beautiful Love wishes he was there in person, but Love lives all the way in New Jersey. Yeah, dude, I want to go back so bad. I want to go to Nintendo World again so fucking bad, dude. Oh my god. Ugh. It was so fucking nice being there. The emotions I felt. I'm surprised I didn't cry walking into that, cause holy shit, dude, it was just. I walked into my childhood. I really did. I walked into my childhood. And then Sunday when we drove back, we left at 6 in the morning. So I packed the rest of my toiletries at like 5:30 ish. We drove, and I had leg pain for the first 6 hours of the drive. Plus, we have the stuff we brought. One of us overpacked. It was not me. I brought what I needed and like maybe 2 things that I wanted to bring with me. And then we also had to bring back the stuff that we bought. So that's another thing. And because of how cramped it was, my right leg began hurting from like the knee all the way up to the hip joint. Like it was hurting so fucking bad. And I had to deal with that for the first 6 hours of the drive. And then I remember we swapped drivers. I went to the passenger seat, and the second the pain was gone, exhaustion settled in and I started falling asleep. And then I didn't get home until like 8 p.m. Yeah, and these are the goodies I bought. These are the things I got. So these are the things I bought for my mom. Starting from left to right. Left is the Buc-ee's statue that I bought my mom in Georgia. And then we got a snow globe I got at a gift shop in Florida. And then we got her mug that I got at Magic Kingdom. And then I also got her a necklace and earring combo from the same gift shop that I got the what's it called? The snow globe from. And I also got the magnet from the same gift shop just to have as like a memorial, a memory, a souvenir from when I went to Florida. And then I got my brother the Voldemort wand. This thing cost me $85 fucking dollars. This fucking thing cost me $85 fucking dollars. But you know what, it was worth it. Apparently it can connect to the app on the phone, and it also interacts with everything in the parks that's interactable within the Harry Potter section of the parks. So next time if we go, he's gonna have a little bit of fun flicking and swishing his little wand. And then left to right, the Mickey Mouse keychain was for my aunt. I don't have any grandparents left. I don't know why I say grandma. It's for my aunt back in Peru. The middle one is for my father in Peru as well. And the right one is for my half brother that is also in Peru. I didn't know what to get him, so I just got him that. And then he is my chud's son. The headband and the actual plushie itself. My chud's son. I remember when I brought these up to the cashier, he's like, "We have an obvious favorite," and I'm like, "Yeah, I love Yoshi." I like my little silly guy. I like my little silly orange guy. Orange, green. Holy fuck! I need to go to sleep. And then I also got myself a wand. This bitch was $65. I don't fucking know why it's $65, but it was $65. And that's it. That's everything I got. That's my entire vacation. That is everything. Oh my god. I didn't expect to get emotional again talking about Nintendo World, dude. Holy shit, my guy. But yeah, that was my entire vacation. And that, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to explain there. That was my entire vacation. Oh my god. I got so fucking emotional, dude. I'm actually surprised how emotional I got there. If you had enough money to go again, would you go again? Absolutely, I would, and I would get everything I wanted from there. If I had the money to go again and had the money to buy the things I wanted to buy, brother, I would be driving there right now. If some motherfucker told me you have 3 hours to pack and you have this much amount of money to buy the tickets and to spend over at the parks, and I had to go in like the next 5 fucking hours, if I had to start fucking driving in the next 5 hours, I would be doing that right fucking now, brother. Like I would just abruptly end stream and I'd be like, I'm off to Florida. Bye. Like it was, oh my god, it was so fun. Nintendo World had me feeling all types of ways, dude. Oh, I lived vicariously through these pictures again. Ugh. Ugh. Ah! Like, ah! Oh my god, sorry. I'm just okay, sorry. Alright. Um real quick, before we end stream, because we did go through a lot. I didn't expect to be talking this much about my vacation. But another thing, just to leave stream on a somewhat somber note as well. It's kind of bittersweet somber. Um if you haven't been keeping up with my Twitter or with Discord in general, we just put out the announcement today that that Sucky Baby is ending. Like the group itself is like disbanding. Granted, we're all still friends. There was no bad blood or anything like that. It's just that we all got too busy for the group and for each other, and we were trying to keep a dead horse like going. We were like beating a dead horse basically. Um, so we ultimately made the choice, or B ultimately made the choice um to basically like disband the group. Granted, we were a group of indie VTubers, so like our IPs are ours, obviously. We're still indie. We were always indie. Uh, but the group itself, Sucky Baby itself, was not given the attention from all of us that it deserved, and we also didn't give each other the attention like we deserved. So yeah, we just made it. It was it's sad. It's bittersweet. I still love everybody in the group dearly. Um, we'll still be interacting. We'll still be in each other's streams. We'll still try to collab every now and then. No bad blood between anybody. It's just we couldn't give the group the attention and the time it needed. So yeah. Over the course of the next few days, I will be slowly removing Sucky Baby related things from my socials. Um, the Sucky Baby Discord itself, I think, will be shut down the 31st of this month, so at the end of the month. And yeah, that's it for the announcement portion of the stream. It's sad and it's bittersweet, but all good things come to an end, and Sucky Baby is no different. All good things do come to an end eventually. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just unfortunate that we didn't have the time to give the group that it needed to be given, you know? But life gets in the way, priorities get in the way, things happen, you know, can't really control that. I'm just happy it happened at all and that I was part of it, you know? I'm just happy that I was part of the group in the first place. But yeah. With that, I'm gonna be going to sleep. I'm tired. And I need to like wake up at like 5 tomorrow. Oh no, this is a mistake. I have leg day tomorrow too. I think I just skip tomorrow and go Wednesday, because at least then I have like proper sleep. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday evening, in the evening again. I have stream set for 9 p.m. Wednesday. I'll see you guys then. Bye.